Ebusia Dr. Lawrence Tetteh dwa. Wa boy gentle ache or say no, this time around there we dwa na wotia okwasia ehwe waso a okekem. Na die kwekwana ya no afedie obekekem. Ebusia aha too much it meso sani die mu a subscribe fama ye page ni me adoma ne so send me upload yan so na onsa ebetimaka. Ebusia be some few weeks in barely 3 weeks ni na kwekwana a oye former net worker one ya pa honorable akompre kwa Japan the show serious expose course of Ghana yehu expose bia sada na expose we na course no kwekwana efiri ono mo ende wate ne ho a waye onakasa program was CTV. Now CTV Jumedia Odin was decided say he is going to expose some people or feel say they needs to be exposed. Now I also for me and son not target you. One of them Dr. Lawrence Tetteh. Sofo Bwedi and Bishop Itru appear. Or starting expose you know or just say Dr. Lawrence any or baby enya empema grow up bruchiri no video no it's a doctor embe hunu. So anyway embra be hu ono no me pacho and offer insane munchire mumbra anya sa dey or start here ebe ye bojaye when na so kum chacha tie no so kwekwanan de oyene de ensemfo na wodi onti ase say kwekwanan adesade say obe reveal obi personal issue ema ekoye banter between kwekwanan and sofo kum chacha anche eni hu say kwekwanan ba out awe pacho say asefo mpanifo na ono mo saade no omofa anche na nye botaye boni bi enti ne mumu no wetwa so obi anfa ne phone so nche no ye hu say opa chowe en we njayo na expose no eda ho ekoso enne Dr. Lawrence Tetteh aba wonten na o say this nonsense must stop na as a matter of fact put na kwase ahwe aso a okay kim na minim say okwase ahwe a yentia so mpirinu but this around there Dr. Lawrence said this nonsense must stop na wema emra no ebe yejuma
whether they are being vindictive or they have been employed by some people to talk trash, or their aim is to undermine people's hard-won reputation. And I think that it's about time we get the Ghana Journalism Association and the National Media Commission and our communication setup to start sanitizing the system, because otherwise people will lose love and respect and the dignity we had for our media space. It's something I'm very concerned about. And if some of us will have to take a while, we have to. We have to at some stage.
Omaka Wasamama, Sisi and Amenwa, you want to come out and face them, right?
Ooh, my brother. It's about time that sometimes
for people to know, say, Enyadia Wushu Bibi. But one on nature say, whatever it is, you know, what calm yourself down. But what calm yourself down and Kwaku take advantage of that.
You know what? After some time, there's this saying in Chi that Utra Okasashia Sora. Okay, you sit on the balls of a fool. He screams. Called taboo ludoron. Sometimes there are people you say, oh, I won't mind, I won't mind, I won't mind. And then they forget that you are not minding not because you have something to hide, but it's because you want to be decent. There are people that you also have to take them through the gutters yourself. And enough is enough. The nonsense must stop. So I'm being honest with you. Our mindset is changed. And some people will go all out to make sure a certain level of discipline. The stupidity and the foolishness must stop. It must really stop. You cannot take people's hard-won reputation and throw it into the gutters. That's absolute nonsense. That's not journalism. That is defamatory. That is vindictive. That is malicious. That is not right. And if the laws of Ghana don't work, then there should not be journalism.
Meka say your friend is whatever that transfer with 1 or 2 presenters nominee on your side, you know. Doc, do you think or time and say, as you said, there are some people that they've been paid to attack you, or what? What is it?
You know, Fifi Pratt, look at the Ghanaian space. There are certain subjects that my fellow pastors are not talking about. There are certain subjects in Ghana today that most of my colleagues who are pastors are not talking about. I want want to be as mindful as possible, because certain things are going to take certain time.
Yeah.
But there are certain subjects that are not being talked about. So if you look at it, you realize that certain people are happy to be paid to get certain things done to undermine your hard-won reputation. I cannot see that. In fact, a pastor called me, a very senior pastor in Ghana. He said, Dr. Tetteh, certain things that are going on with you can take it down for certain people. And certain people must be brought to book. Unless there are no laws in Ghana. There are laws in Ghana. So the law must take its place. Do you understand? We are at the it's about time certain people are brought to book properly and are dealt with. The nonsense must stop. You get up one day, you realize how stupid you have been, how foolish you have really been, that you fought battles you have no wings for, that you fought battles you have no ribs for, and by the time you realize you've gone down the drain. Trust me, I don't really care if it means I get even 1 cedi for getting people, certain people into the books. I'll go to Osu Children's Home for the orphans and give them the money, or go to the school of blind and give them the money. I'm not looking for money from anybody. Certain people must be taught a lesson for once, and trust me, you go all out. I think I'm educated enough. I'm also, by the grace of God, without being too so arrogant, financially blessed enough. I also think that I'm fame enough.
Okay.
And by the grace of God, I'm settled enough. I'm in my 60s. I'm not young.
Yeah.
I am in my 60s.
Handsome pastor.
I am in my
handsome
60s.
Doctor.
So certain people will just realize that, oh, you think you've gotten away for a long time, but this time every day for the thief,
one day for the master.
You understand? And there are certain people who make certain statements about pastors which are not criminal. You just want to remind them, but they're not criminal. Every pastor is supposed to be a womanizer. Nonsense. If the pastor is a womanizer, assuming the pastor is even a womanizer, which is not something I'll commend, it's not criminal. Every pastor is cheating people to take money from them. If the pastor takes an offering from people, it's not criminal. In fact, if the people decide to go and give the pastor their money, it's not criminal. And so there are certain basic things. There are certain basic things that we don't realize, that by the time you realize, you have to, and this whole nonsense in Ghana, this one slept with this one slept with this one, and Kwasasem.
No, a bunny say crap like a non efanipa.
No, it's okay. It's fine. And it is all part of the gospel. Don't forget that the popular you become, the more you have stone thrown at you. It is the mango tree that has mango seeds ripe on it that will throw a stone at. There are certain people, nobody will take them because we're not trained. But it's nonsense of saying you want to train at the expense of somebody. It's not acceptable.
Doc, where the idea back amount for person I'm finding out from you, say Nipa okeke can one sem wahuneda.
Never.
Obiti se kwekwa na unshia neda.
I don't even want to talk about it. But it's the least of my problems.
And unshia neda.
I've never met him.
Enti whatever it is, though, omo kire se ebi ode Ghana for be ya adwena. Enkrofo a ase o you feel say or that was so about 24 or that one answer day.
That's absolutely nonsense. Is he a court? Is it a court? I mean, that's absolute rubbish. That's totally nonsense. And if that is a misquote, fine. That's absolute. That is rubbish. That is not journalism. That is treating. That's threatening. That is encroaching on my privacy. That is also harassment. That is harassment. That's not journalism. That is not journalism. So I this thing is going to another level. So I think I would have rather preferred we don't even talk about that. There are so many things we can talk certain legal passion will take its course. It should take it all to the very end. That's all. So I'm not upset. I've just decided to make sure the law takes.
But maybe I had to. Because as you can say, defamation, you have a family, you have a friends, you have loved ones and stuff like
That's
that.
what I'm saying, sir. It's only a gullible Christian who will hear some of those rubbish and be happy. If you look at the people who talk about certain people, you look at them, you look at even the adrenaline from where the people talk, it can only be something. It can only be something. So don't worry. It's as for the individuals who I don't even want to name anybody. I'm not interested in that. What I'm interested in is that there are laws in this state. If the Media Commission or the Ghana Journalism Association or the Communication Center is not able to take it up, we have courts. We have circuit court, we have magistrate court, we have appeal court, we have high court, we have supreme court. We work, and there are judges who are independent enough to make independent decisions. That's all. You don't waste your energy. I mean, there are certain things I don't have to waste my energy to solve. Do you understand? If the person physically comes to attack you, that one, you have every right to defend yourself. And it's something I'm telling pastors. I look as if a lot of pastors in Ghana are being cajoled and monies are being collected from them. I'm hearing a lot of people going around, so they'll mention somebody's name, then they mention the person's name again. Then you can tell, say, Afa. Then certain thing, come and see me. That's nonsense.
Come and see me, no? What meaning what?
How can you sit down here, and call somebody that should come and see you because you have an information? If you have an information, take it there. Throw the information there. Don't throw, and it's like you send people to the public judgment. In everybody's society, there are people who will not like certain people. So when you send it like that, a lot of mad men and mad women in town. There are people you see them with very nice dresses and all that, but they are mentally unstable. If you don't take it, you'll be listening to a mental person and you think you have something, you have nothing. By the time you realize that you've spoken to a mad person, it's too late. And so I'm here because of you.
Nice.
I came to celebrate your birthday. As for the decision there, I think my family and I have sat, we've concluded on certain things, and I think that we are going all right.
Nice one.
So don't worry yourself. I mean, I will not even waste my energy on certain people. And there are people who don't even know what you're talking about now. I don't even need to waste my energy on it. When you give the devil attention, it gives you direction. Certain people, for once, must be brought to book and discipline.
Do you want to buy a house? Then your worries are over. For sale. Mewasem David Imao. Yes, it's for sale. It's a 5-bedroom gated houses with a beautiful view and serene. All for sale. A dining in our Tantra Hills estate. Into Wahibia Freying. They're very affordable. You can simply call us on 050-338-7037 or 0277-469-933. 5-bedroom houses in Tantra Hills Estate, all for sale. Call us now, cause it's very affordable.